Hi guys, welcome to another episode of Rad Dad Toolbox. So glad you could join us today. It's a beautiful, hot pre-summer day in Utah. About 95 degrees, which is hot for us. I know it gets hotter other places, but glad to be with you today. We're gonna have something real fun today. We are gonna be reviewing a 2004 Ford Excursion. They don't make them anymore, with the diesel, 6.0 diesel that's had a ton of engine work to make it bulletproof. So we will be reviewing this little baby right there. So let's go to it. Okay guys, here's the 2004 Ford Excursion Eddie Bauer model. Very loaded, all the toys on it. This one has a 6-inch lift on it. You'll see dual shocks up front there. Really nice wheels, rolling on about 35s, I believe, and in very, very good condition. I picked this one up with 102,000 miles, all original, not a tear in the seats, heavily loaded. Like I say, a lot of engine work to make it what they call bulletproof on the 6-liter POWERSTROKE. I had 4 of these. I bulletproofed, or they were bulletproof when I purchased them, every single one of them. And I actually enjoy the powertrain. Very substantial torque shift, 5-speed transmission. Just take a nice slow walk around here so you can see how good a shape this one is in. And they don't make these anymore. They're actually going up in value. There is nothing with the cubic feet that this has in it and the seating comfort that you get in Excursion. They're just absolutely wonderful traveling cars. So there it is, and it's all its glory. We will end on that shot and go to the next. It's got that big ominous grille with the fog lights. It's got tow hooks up front. This thing is meant to take it and has the power and the frame to do it. It's built on a 1-ton frame. You can see it has big power towing mirrors, which are really nice when you're pulling a load. It has the lighted running boards. You can see the basic condition of everything is in really good shape. Even the seats are in really good shape, a 2-tone leather. They're heated and have every power setting known to man, including, and also have well, power up, down, all those good things. This one has an edge chip. I can adjust the power all the way up to about 600 horsepower, 900 foot-pounds of torque. It's got all the controls on the steering wheel, really like that. And then this has the integrated volume controls to the Pioneer touchscreen Bluetooth deck. One thing I would recommend with the diesel is to mount your mic for your phone up close to your mouth, because they are definitely a little louder. This has the rear AC controls, so you can really chill this thing down very rapidly. Like I say, in very good shape. Pardon my yellow towels in the background there. Just got done wiping her down. Really good shape here. This one has beautiful chrome wheels with big tires. Actually rides very good once you're on the highway. Little choppy around town with the lift kit on it, but don't mind that. We use this for towing our specialty cars, etc., and it tows like no other. Again, this is the Eddie Bauer, so it's nicely loaded. This has the split back end, which I really like. So you can pull this up, pull up your rear hatch. You also have, and pardon how dirty it is there on the top, and some crap back here, split doors, so you can access it either way. This one has an additional sub put in with Pioneer speakers. It really puts out some nice sound. This one also has the backup sensors. Makes it really nice because you can't see backing up very good, so it does warn you. And then I have just added a backup camera, which is integrated with the Pioneer large touchscreen screen up front, so I can not only see a hitch, but I can see little kids, etc. And in this big of a vehicle, you'll want that. This has a, I believe, 5-inch straight pipe all the way back, and lets it breathe better. And you know what's amazing about these things is they actually get really pretty decent mileage. You can get up to about 18, 19 empty if you're running 65, 70. They are very sensitive to RPMs. If they're empty, 18, 19. I remember we towed a 30-foot trailer with a custom jet ski trailer to stay within length. 2 4-stroke jet skis loaded with all the kids and all kinds of crud in the trailer. And we got about 11, 12 towing a double trailer rig, which we're allowed to do here in Utah. Like the touch code doors, makes it nice if you lock your keys inside, you can pop right in, or if you don't have your keys on you and you need to get inside, you can put in whatever code you want there. I do like those. All right, the heart of the beast. This is a 6.0 POWERSTROKE V8. They are notorious for head bolt problems and warped heads, etc. And so this one has been bulletproof. They do come with a dual battery. This one looks like it has an isolator on it to keep it nice and charged up. Yeah, there's another battery right there. This one has an aftermarket K&N type air filter. Definitely looks like it could use a cleaning, and I can show you how to do that maybe in a future video. But yeah, this is the heart of the beast. This has had the ARP studs. It has a new intercooler, a new what's called FICM, fuel injection control management. Those tend to go out a little bit. This has all brand new stuff in it. Like I say, the guy spent about $8,000 on this engine, bulletproofing it. It's got the blue spring in the fuel pump, etc., to give it a little more snap. It's just, it's been very well taken care of. Miles are low, and of course the motor was just bulletproofed in the last about 2,000 miles. So that takes away a lot of the problems. There's a long list of things they do to bulletproof them, but mainly new head gaskets, new ARP studs. The problem with the 6.0 is they spread the studs out too far. There was too much space, too few head studs, and too far apart. And so that heating and cooling would cause them to warp, and you'd have blown head gaskets. And soon thereafter blown engines if you kept driving it that way, because antifreeze and oil would mix together, so you'd never want to have that happen. It's got a brand new, I think, intercooler on it. It's like I say, very well taken care of. The guy had receipts on all the engine work. So there's the heart of the beast. Like I say, we can turn that up to about 600 horsepower and about a little over 900 foot-pounds of torque. So we can kind of rotate the world on its axis if we need to. But no, just really useful when towing heavy loads, and it's just as smooth as can be towing heavy loads. So why I'm showing this Excursion, I gotta show my beautiful daughter, and she was just showing me her, let's go in on them, her beautiful lashes. Look at those. Nice. This also has the memory seats, which makes it really nice for setting it up for a couple drivers. Has auto window on the driver window, has a nice switch for the mirrors. This one comes with the power pedals. Like I say, backup sensors, automatic 4-wheel drive. This one has a integrated trailer brake as well. The most important thing on any vehicle, it has the drink holders and additional drink holders right here and additional drink holders right there. And there's another power outlet. Just very useful, very nicely laid out cabin. And then the person before me actually put this nice dash mat on it so it doesn't crack the dash.
All one word.
You can see the deck here, really nice deck. We'll check it out when we put it in reverse. You get a nice backup cam there, and it makes it really nice for backing up to your trailer. This one also has the integrated Ford door opener, and they're real handy. You program those, you don't have to have the little clip type remote for your garage doors. Okay, the beast is alive, so we're going to take it for a little drive, do a little driving review here on this monster. Look how big that is. It's huge and fantastic back there. Nice big center console. You got your coins, a very deep pocketed center console, so you can put a little bit of anything and everything down there. Fold out armrest. Woohoo! Nice. Look how good a condition they are. They're huge and fantastic. The deck also comes with a remote, so that's kind of nice when you're driving down the road, change channels, etc. And then, of course, this has the integrated controls for the Pioneer deck, and we can control everything here. All right, we are in power setting 3, which is kind of a middle power setting. If you go all the way up to 5, that's where you can squeeze every bit of ponies out of this thing. but it runs really good, very enjoyable to drive. So we're gonna pull out of the driveway here and take it for a little cruise. Big old mirrors there, and here we go. We're gonna go down the lane here. I'll step into it just a little bit. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can hear those turbos, but they are a variable geometry turbo, which means that it actually adjusts the vane as you go down the road. So it's constantly variable. It's helped to compensate some of the turbo lag that is known to be on these 6.0s. Once they're going, they're like scalded cats. They are just very strong and have a very actually high RPM range compared to a Cummins. You can see it actually red lines at about 45-ish. It looks like, no, 4250-ish, but that's pretty high for a diesel. A lot of diesels operate in a 2800 RPM or 3000 RPM range. This one will operate a little higher. It's just a nice cruiser. I don't know if you can tell, it's actually really smooth. I have a BMW 7 Series that'll ride quite a bit nicer than this, but for a big lifted four-wheel drive, it's heavy. It just rides. It's very confident. You got a commanding view of the road. You can see all the obstacles as you're driving down the road. Just a great perspective and a confident feeling driving down the road. This is also four-wheel disc, which means it can stop pretty good. It needs big disc because it weighs close to 8,500, 9,000 pounds. And this particular one can tow up to 12,000, 11.5 or 12, I believe it is, and does it just with command. It's awesome. Okay, we're gonna head out to the highway. I'll take it for a little bit of a higher speed run here in just a minute, so bear with me, and we'll be at the signal heading out to the highway here in a second. When this thing, I'm almost to the highway now, but when this thing is not under load or anything, it's actually relatively quiet. It doesn't, you don't hear a lot of road noise or any of that kind of stuff. Again, you get a little more feedback because you got a very, a stiffer suspension, but you want a heavy duty suspension when you're hauling, 7 kids and a big trailer and a heavy load. You want that suspension to be able to handle that. Also incredibly capable off-road. I won't be off-roading this one today because I spent so much time cleaning it up, so sorry about that. But anyway, just a good, confident feeling going down the road. We're almost to the highway. Okay, that's not cool. It's just enough clouds. I'm getting a couple sprinkles on my newly cleaned black Excursion, which is not very exciting because it's no fun to get them off. But here we go on the highway. Let's step into it. You can hear those turbos spooled up a little bit. The rain is coming down. Raindrops keep falling right on my beautiful black paint job. And I can see it's pouring up here. So there is a demonstration of a nice acceleration onto the highway here. Let's head back and wrap this video. And she's raining pretty good now. You see those blue skies? They're not real. There's rain coming down from clouds right behind me. So we'll head this thing back. I'll towel it off again and we'll wrap this video. Okay, my beautiful black Suburban just got all splattered with wind and dirt. So hey, we'll get to wash it again and keep it nice and clean. Black looks beautiful, but is a high maintenance color. Black looks beautiful when it's clean. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I appreciate each and every one of you. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like button. And you know what? I got over 100 videos on the books ready to produce just this year. So please follow me, subscribe, like, all the above. Really appreciate each one of you, and comment below and I will personally get right back to you with a comment. Even if you're being constructive in your criticism, it's all right. Anyway, until next time, thanks guys.